Hello students, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Anita Sengar. Uh, I'm working as the assistant professor in the Department of Marketing in the College of Management and Economic Studies, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun. So welcome to this webinar on job opportunities with a BBA in Marketing Management from UPES. So throughout this session, we'll be talking about that what are the job opportunities available, I mean, after you complete your BBA program, and what are the roles that one can pursue after doing a BBA in marketing management, and last, why choose UPES as doing a BBA course in marketing management from College of Management Economic Studies. So first of all, I begin with the definition of marketing. So according to American Marketing Association, marketing is defined as an organizational function and a set of process for creating, communicating and delivering value to customers and for managing customer relationships in ways that benefit the organization and its stakeholder. So it's like other functional departments like HR, operations, IT. Marketing is also one of the important function of any organization. And it's not only marketing your product, it rightly starts from creating your product, communicating about your product, delivering the value. Because today we just don't talk about the product and the services. We talk about the values, delivering the values to your customer. So, what is a value? Value is basically the benefits that a customer seeks in reference to the price that he has paid for the product and the services. And today, marketing definition not only includes the value for the customer, it also includes how do we manage relationships with the customers. Because today, it's the era of competition. Everybody's trying to get on hold on the same set of our customers. So, until and unless we have a set of loyal customers, we have a set of good relationship strategies and policies with us, it would be very difficult to survive in this competitive environment. So, marketing is it again benefit the organization and the stakeholders. So, stakeholders here refers to everyone who is directly or indirectly is associated with the organization. It includes your employees, the customers, the shareholders, government, society, each and everyone who is directly or indirectly impacted by the organization. Okay, so this is about the definition of marketing. So now, while we do a professional BBA course in marketing, so there are some of the questions that comes in our mind. The first question is, what is the scope of BBA marketing? How is then BBA marketing salary, and what after BBA in marketing? So I mean it's you or anyone who pursue this course from any of the university. I mean, these are the usual question that comes into your mind. So these are the important considerations any specialization or any institute. These are few of the questions that comes into the mind of the customer. I mean, today, I mean, here we talk about the candidate that, I mean, what are the arenas, what are the areas that we can pursue after completing our BBA, and most important is what is the salary that one can earn after completing the course, and what after BBA in marketing. So, our next point is, just a second. What are the career options? As since we are talking of job opportunity, I would like to put an highlight on the what are the options available from the career point of view. A BBA in marketing will not only allow you to pursue career in many fields. mean, it's not the field of only selling the product. It includes the advertising, public relations, sales, marketing research, brand management. So it was talking of the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. There are some popular positions in these areas, which include the advertising managers, marketing managers, and public relations managers. One can also develop a career in sectors ranging from FMCG, which is fast moving consumer goods. Then you have the option of retail, tourism, banking, hospitality, IT, media, public relations and advertising, consulting, market research. I mean, my God, then you have got a lot of options available in front of you when you complete your BBA in marketing. Then, just looking at any organization's marketing structure, it's almost the same, or I mean, there are very slight difference in the marketing structure of any typical organization. So, I mean, just which is headed by Vice President Marketing. Then below to him, we have Marketing Research Manager. Then there is a Promotion Manager. Then Product Manager. Then there is National Sales Manager. Under the promotion manager, there are opportunities like being a advertising manager, sales promotion manager, then public relations manager. Under a product management manager, we have a product manager, or we also have a brand manager. That under him would be a market analyst who will analyze the situations in the market. Because a lot of, I mean, I would say every position is equally important, but branding is very important because that is the thing which sells your product. Then there is a national sales manager as well, which is the region, which includes the regional sales manager, and below him is the district sales manager. So this is the typical marketing structure of any organization, but with a slight difference. The salary, but the salary here shown is in US dollars. So at the top of the list, we have the marketing managers, and the salary somewhere ranges from dollar 127. I mean, it's around $1,27,130. Then we have sales representative also, whose salary starts from $55, 55,120. Then we have marketing specialist. Then we have sales manager. Then public relations specialist, account manager, assistant store manager, then operations manager. Then we have business intelligence analyst, then human resource specialist. So this data is all according to the inputs that have been received from the analysis of 1,31,000 marketing degree jobs starting from February 1, 2015 to January 31, 2016. So this is on an average, and again I would say this is the data given here is in dollars. So, starting with the first profile that one can get is the marketing manager. So, according to the study, the projected growth right starts from 2014 to 2024 is 9 to 13%. That's a huge one. So, what a marketing manager does, there are a lot of responsibilities which are associated with the marketing manager. So it's right. It starts with identifying or creating a marketing strategy based on the knowledge of objective market characteristics and cost and market factors. Then he also has to directing, coordinating marketing activities or policies to support products or services, working with advertising or promotion managers. So, a marketing manager has got a lot of tasks to do. I mean, the basic task is to coordinate because there are a number of tasks allocated to him, right from advertising to promotions, looking after each and every aspects. Then assessing the financial aspects also of the product development, because when you develop a product, what happens? There is a lot of cost involved in developing the product, manufacturing a product, marketing your product. Then which includes the budget, expenditures, research and development appropriations. Then one has to think on the returns also, how much return a company is going to get, and the profit and loss projections. So, I mean, this is also one of the important responsibility that marketing manager has to taken care of. Then we have a we have another profiles of sales representative also. So the projected growth from 2014 to 2024 is 5 to 8%, slightly lesser than the marketing manager. So let's take a look at the daily duties of a sales representative. One is engaging with regular and prospective customers to share product information and solicit orders, then recommending products to customer based on their needs and interests, then answering customer questions about product, price, availability, product uses, and credit terms, connecting with clients after sales or contract signing to resolve the issue and provide ongoing support. So the task of a sales representative is not that easy, because here, I mean, sales representative is the one in the whole company who directly interacts with the customer. So, I mean, you can say that's one of the platforms with the help of which a company is able to get the feedback about their product and the services. So, because today it's the era of competition, you cannot make whatever you want. You have to customize your product according to the needs and the wants of your customer. So from where you're going to get that feedback? It's the salesperson who gets the feedback. So sales representative is one of the important person for any company, because he's the one who recommends the product to the customer. I mean, he recommends the product to the customer and get the recommendation from the customer back to the company, so that what sort of changes a company has to make in their product and the services, so that they can better serve their customers. And they also have to look at the queries the customers have. Maybe it's related to the product, the price, availability of the product, how they have to use the product, the credit terms. Like you all must have seen Eureka Forbes sales representatives doing door-to-door marketing. That is the person selling these companies are doing. I mean, and though they are coming up with other platforms also to sell their product, but I mean that's their primary mode of promoting their product through sales representative. And you can see that how effectively they give you a demo of their product. And I mean, why you find it so easy, I mean, to buy this product, even if they are priced little higher as compared to their competitive product, because the kind of satisfaction a customer is getting after getting the demo from a representative from the company. And they also connect with the clients after sales or contract signing to resolve the issues and provide the ongoing support. So this is another important profile one can get after completing his BBA in marketing course. Then third is the marketing specialist. So the projected growth from 2014 to 2024 is 14% or even higher. So that's the growth is bit higher as compared to even to your sales representative and the marketing manager also. So what are the daily duties? Let's talk about the duties a marketing specialist has to do. He has to prepare the reports on product, illustrating data graphically and translating the multifaceted findings into written text. So, and another important duty is to gather the information on competitors and analyzing their prices, sales, and method of marketing and distribution. Third important duty is to collect and analyze the data on customer demographics, preferences, needs, and buying habits to find the potential markets and factors affecting the product demand. So he is basically specialized in collecting the data and to analyze and to represent the data graphically, so that an understanding can be, I mean, the knowledge can be created out of the data that has been collected from the market. Another important profile of marketing is the sales manager. So there is a major difference in between a sales representative and the sales manager. So um, the projected growth for this particular job profile in till 2024 is 5 to 8%. And the daily duties a sales manager has to do is to resolve the customer complaints regarding the sales and the services, overseeing the regional and local sales manager and their staff, and reviewing the operational records and report to project sales and the regulate profitability. So sales manager, he works above the sales representative, because a sales manager is actually not going to door and interacting with the customer, though on the phone he takes the complaint of customer regarding the sales and the services. His job is basically to look at their regional and the local sales manager, and managing, basically their task is to manage all the people who are working under him. And he also review the operational records as well as the reports of projected sales that they have to achieve in a specified time period, and they also have to look at the regulating the profitability as well. Then under the sales manager, there are basically three set of category, or we can say the three levels. One is in the industrial sales, the second is wholesale, and third is the retail. These are three different levels of sale that has to be taken care by a sales manager. So industrial, I mean the nature of the industrial sales manager has to look at the marketing of those products which are meant for business to business markets, not for the consumer products. Then another aspect is the wholesaling, because a wholesaler is the intermediary between the retailer and the company, so he has to take in care of the wholesale duties. Then third is the retail. Retail is where there is where you are directly selling your product to your customer. So it's basically dealing with business to consumer markets. Now, what are the nature of the sales work? The first is setting the goals, planning, and making sales. Then they have to look at the identifying and contacting prospective customers, maintaining contacts with the current customers and anticipating their needs, planning and making the sales presentations. Important one is the reviewing sales order, schedule delivery dates and handling the special details, then maintaining up-to-date records and reports, then handling the complaints and the problems, then monitoring the competition, learning new product information and marketing strategies, and evaluating the price trends and advising customers. So, as I have just told you regarding the three layers of sales manager, one was industry, then wholesaling, then retailing. So, in retailing, we have two aspects. One is the buyers and the sellers. So, under the buyers, the careers are, the first is the merchandise managers, then buyers and the assistant buyers. Then in sellers, you have the store managers, department managers, and sales professionals. So these are six important careers that one can pursue in the area of retailing. Another profile apart from the sales manager is the public relations specialist. Again, an important profile, because a company could not succeed until unless you have a good relation with the public, with the customers. So the projected growth for this particular profile till 2024 is 5 to 8%, and the daily duties of a specialist is to respond to requests for information from the media, or electing an appropriate spokesperson or information source. Second is studying the objectives, promotional policies, or needs of organization to develop public relations strategies, because that will ultimately impact the public opinion or promote the ideas, products, or services. And the third is planning or directing the development or communication plan to maintain the favor public or stockholder perception of an organization accomplishment. So these are the different roles, different duties of a public relations specialist. Then there is account manager. Now don't get confused with the accounting. Account manager has got to do with establishing and maintaining the effective working relations with the client. I mean accountability in terms of marketing. So with the clients, the government officials, and the media representatives. Then his job also includes writing the interesting and effective press release, preparing information for media kits, and developing and maintaining the company web pages, And the third important duty is to develop and maintain the company's corporate image and identity, which includes the use of logos and signage. And the projected growth for this particular profile to 2024 is 5 to 8%. Another important job profile is the assistant store manager, and the projected growth is slightly less as compared to the other profiles, which is 2 to 4%. And the daily duties for an assistant store manager is to greet and assisting customer as well as responding to their inquiries and complaints, because whenever you visit to a store there are people, I mean the store manager, who constantly take a round of the store, and if there is no one, no sales representative is there, or no in-house sales boy is there to look at your query, he'll quickly come to you and ask you for any help that you see. And because he also monitor the sales activities to ensure the customer receives satisfactory service and the quality goods. His role is also to direct and supervise the employees responsible for sales, inventory taking, reconciling cash received, or in performing the services for a customer. So, the success of any store is dependent upon that how quick assistant store manager is, how efficient he is in his duties. Then another very important job profile is the market research analyst, because all of you must have heard of the concept of big data. We have a huge set of customers with us. So, I mean, if you want your product to be successful, you have to constantly analyze the market, that what kind of a product is required by the customers. So though the projected growth for this profile is less, which is 2 to 4%, but I would say from the package point of view, the salary point of view, these are one of the highest paid people. So the daily duties of a market research analyst is analyzing the competitive market strategies by reviewing the related products, markets or share trends, networking with customers, competitors, suppliers, professional organizations, or others to stay ahead of industry or business trends, then collecting the business intelligence data from available industry reports, public information, field reports, and the purchased sources. So I'll just talk about the market research department. In a market, there is a marketing research manager. Under him lies the marketing manager or the senior analyst. Then there is field service director, independent consultant. Under a senior analyst, we have the analyst. He can be a junior or the associate analyst. Under the field service director, we have the interviewer and the coder. Then there is an independent consultant. Then there is an associate analyst. I mean, he is basically on the entry level, and whose job is to design, proofread the questionnaires, compile the mathematical data. Then there is a market research analyst as well, who works with the managers to gather the information for projects, and he basically works independently by project after experience, and they present the data and recommendations to market research manager. Then there is a manager or senior market research analyst, who basically supervises the work of junior analyst, who coordinate inputs from other companies, sources for a project. He presents the conclusion, and he is a key customer contact for market research firm. Then there is a field service director as well, who hires the field person to collect the data, because when you want to analyze the market, you have to be dependent upon two type of a data. One is the primary data, and then is the secondary data. Secondary data can be collected from the reports and the third parties, but for collecting the primary data, you need to conduct the interviews, you need to conduct the focus group discussion. So manage the interview process, you have to manage the tabulation of data as well, because when you conduct the interviews, you have to do the coding. I mean, before coding, you transcript the interviews and do the coding, and then try to understand the inputs that have been received from the customers. Then there is an independent consultant also. He's not basically not the employee of the firm. He's got the industry expertise, and he performs all sort of market research function. He submits the proposals for different projects. Then there is a market research manager also, who is basically the liaison between market research department and other company department. He is basically staffs the department and prepare the expense and the product budgeting. He oversee all sort of projects working under him. Now, the important thing is, what are the skills required for a market research? First is that you should have the analytical curiosity. You should have a logical mind. You should have the technical orientation with a good expertise in maths, statistics, computers, etc. Then you should have a good knowledge of the product and the industry. If you have a good experience of the sales, that would be very helpful. And there should be a good written and the oral communication ability as well. Then, what are the opportunities in the market research? There is a larger retail oriented company, then we have independent research firms, and there is availability hunger for information, which is because of the availability of information, increased demand for more accurate information, and here the job growth faster than the average. Though the competition is tough, but so the person must be technically qualified. Another job profile is of the operations manager, whose responsibilities are the directing and coordinating department concerned with the production, pricing, sales, or the distribution of the products. He also monitors the suppliers to ensure that they are effectively uh, providing the goods and services within the budgetary limits. Another is the brand manager. So he is responsible for promotion and positioning activities that include the advertising, media, market research activities such as collecting the information about the area of consumers, display brand at target place, and the like. Then another important profile is the media planning. So because promotion is the important aspect of the marketing, so you have to see that which are the medias you have to choose to promote your product. So it involves designing a plan that shows how advertising time and space is selected media which vehicle contributes to the achievement of marketing objectives in an advertising campaign. And it is a tool that allows the advertiser to select the most appropriate media to communicate the message in a sufficient frequency towards a maximum number of potential customers at a low cost. So here objective is to choose a media in such a way that you're able to reach the larger set of a customer database while incurring the lowest cost. And there is a product manager who is responsible for a individual product, and their role is to coordinate and oversee a number of diverse divisions of a corporation to ensure the effective and the timely flow of a product to the market. So he's basically responsible for a product. Okay. So the scope of BBA marketing for a significant as many as are often promoted as a director or a manager of a group of products or as a vice president of a marketing as well. So there are a number of functions that a product and the brand manager has to do. As you can see, they have to plan the product and packaging, they have to provide information and recommendations for product pricing. Every decision related to a product and the brand has to be taken care of by a product manager. They also have to choose the channels for distribution. They have to collaborate with market research and advertising agency, that how they have to position their product. They have to coordinate with the production and the promotion of the product, and he basically leads the product management team. Then the product expert is basically, he interacts with the manufacturing department, with the R&D department, with marketing communication, as well as the sales department. The skills required for a product and the brand manager is to have the graduate degree. After doing your BBA, you'll be a graduate. Then you should have sales experience that can be gained through your industry, having worked with the industry during the summer internship, having a good knowledge of analytical and budgetary expertise, then interpersonal and team building qualities, and a good oral presentation and written communication skills. There are a number of opportunities because it is a highly competitive area, and prior business experience is required. One of the burning area is the internet marketing, because today we all, just take anybody, take your example, that today we intend to buy the products on online. So this is the hottest career option available for a BBA marketing graduate, because marketing is has grown to be a massive field, and because of social media and number of channel, the company, they can market their product and easily reach to a good customer base. Now the my point is that why to pursue BBA marketing at UPES? Because since you know that there is a high demand of marketing professionals in the market today, so that is the reason why UPES has introduced BBA program in marketing management. So this course is unlike any other course, is a, I mean, which is being offered by any other university. It's a rigorous blend of various facets of marketing that includes sales, advertising, consumer behavior, services marketing, and various marketing electives. This program will also equip the students to acquire the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude to be successful in a marketing job. We have 20% of the syllabus is being covered by the industry expert. We also have exposure to the industry by organizing field trips are there. Then we have summer internship as well, to give the students a good experience of how work has been done in the industry. So this is, I mean, in short, I'm just showing you the course grid of BBA in marketing management. In first semester we have general courses, then in second semester again we have general courses, but we have marketing management as well. Then in third semester we have courses ranging from advertising management, organizational behavior, sales management, consumer behavior. Then in fourth semester we have HRM, sales promotion, R&D, research methodology. Then we have the industrial visit, the same thing that I was just talking. Then social media marketing. Then we have two open electives and two three program electives. Then there is a dissertation which the student has to complete in the fifth semester, and there is a summer internship also, the Viva. Then in the last semester, the student has to go through a dissertation too, and it includes the important the subject of entrepreneurship and venture management. So thank you so much, students. Thank you, everyone. So that's all from my side, and now I invite queries from you. Thank you so much.